What if I told you that the most successful entertainment product in human history is also one of the most hated games on the internet? As part of GTA 5's 215 million copies sold, GTA Online has also reportedly generated over $8.5 billion and continues to dominate the gaming charts even after 12 years. Yet across YouTube and Reddit, there's an almost universal sentiment. GTA Online is garbage. It doesn't feel like GTA anymore. It's a complete failure. This isn't just about a game. It's about how digital platforms can simultaneously achieve massive commercial success while alienating their core audience. Let's start with what GTA Online was supposed to be versus what it became. In 2013, GTA Online launched as an extension of the single-player experience. Here was this massive living version of Los Santos where you could pull off heists with friends, customize cars, and live out your criminal fantasies in ways single-player never allowed. The early years were magical. Players have this nostalgic reverence for 2013 to 2014 GTA Online. And there's a reason for that. Back then, it felt grounded. It felt like, well, like GTA. You weren't flying around on rocket-powered motorcycles or calling in military airstrikes. But then something happened. Shark cards. Take-Two's CEO Strauss Zelnick later admitted that shark cards, the game's virtual currency, weren't even planned originally. They were added when Rockstar realized how much money they could make. And that decision changed everything. What started as a crime simulator became a corporate grind simulator. Players now spend hours running virtual businesses, managing supply chains, and optimizing profit margins. The average player needs 20 to 25 hours of grinding to afford what a $60 shark card provides instantly. Here's the kicker. In 2013, Rockstar announced they were working on single-player DLC expansions, story expansions that fans desperately wanted and were hyped about. Then, silence. Months passed. Years passed. Fast forward to 2022, and the entire GTA 5 source code got leaked online. And what fans discovered was heartbreaking. Multiple single-player DLCs were in development. Then came the confirmation that felt like a punch to the gut. An ex-Rockstar employee revealed the truth. These expansions were cancelled because GTA Online was making too much money. It was a business decision. The platform prioritized immediate revenue over long-term creative integrity. And this is where the resentment really begins. But the betrayal of single-player fans was just the beginning. GTA Online itself started changing, and not for the better. The game became a grind. And I mean a serious, soul-crushing grind. Making money in GTA Online became like having a second job. Sell your bunker supplies, do a headhunter mission, deliver some cars, resupply your nightclub, sell your counterfeit cash, rinse and repeat. Here's the thing that really gets me. This is a game called Grand Theft Auto. The core fantasy is supposed to be about stealing cars and living as a criminal. Instead, you've become a virtual business owner, managing properties and grinding missions for hours just to afford a single vehicle. Those vehicle prices? They've inflated to absurd levels. We're talking about police cars that cost more than Formula One vehicles in the same game. The economy is completely broken by design. Now here's where things get really frustrating from a player experience perspective. GTA Online is fundamentally built on decade-old technology. We're talking about a PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 game that's been duct-taped and stretched across multiple console generations. The result? Peer-to-peer servers that create security issues and connection problems. The interaction menu feels like navigating a government website from 2003. Want to arm wrestle with your friend? Sorry, that requires its own lobby and a 2 to 5 minute loading screen. But here's what's fascinating. Rockstar could fix these issues. Instead, they chose to add more content to a broken foundation rather than rebuild it properly. The game has become so fragmented that finding full lobbies for races or adversary modes is nearly impossible. Rockstar created hundreds of different game modes, but spread the player base so thin that none of them have enough players to actually function properly. It's the perfect example of how more isn't always better. Sometimes, less is more. Perhaps most tragically, GTA Online has created a community that actively avoids each other. The introduction of incredibly overpowered vehicles like the Oppressor Mark II turned public lobbies into war zones. Players who just want to grind missions or enjoy the world are constantly terrorized by griefers with military-grade equipment. But perhaps nothing destroys the GTA Online experience quite like the cheater problem that Rockstar has essentially given up trying to solve. On PC especially, public lobbies are plagued by modders who can teleport players, spawn objects, crash your game, or even get your account banned by forcing you to receive modded money. The peer-to-peer connection system makes this worse. Since there are no dedicated servers, cheaters have direct access to other players' connections and can manipulate the game in ways that would be impossible with proper server architecture. Meanwhile, Rockstar's anti-cheat system is so aggressive that it sometimes bans innocent players while the actual cheaters continue playing uninterrupted. Players have reported being banned for having single-player mods installed, even when they never use them online. The result? Players retreat to invite-only sessions, playing alone in what's supposed to be a social game. So here we are. GTA Online makes billions of dollars and maintains a massive player base, yet has somehow lost the soul of what made GTA special in the first place. But here's my question for you. With GTA 6 on the horizon, do you think Rockstar will learn from these mistakes? Or are we destined to repeat this cycle all over again?